So I'm in a sandbox here, so it's not real data, but so if anything looks different, that's why. But anyway, I'm going to talk through changing these events, which might be useful if you have beta data that came in that you don't really like where it was placed or how it looks. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the Extension Events tab. And when you first come here, you'll probably see Recently Viewed, and you might not see anything. This drop-down will let you change lists. So if you go to All My Events, you should see everything. And if you want, you can pin that with this little button. That way, when you come back to this page, it will start there instead of the Recently Viewed. So from this screen, you can edit things, but there's some limitations. So there's an edit button over here, but if you can read it right now, it might be small. It says inline edit is disabled. That is because you can only edit one record type at a time. So record types are those 4 different things we have: the educational events, individual instruction, operational events, and promotional events. So I'm going to go to this list to only see the record type of educational event so that I can edit the list. So I'll now click the button, and you'll see it automatically popped here, but these little pencil marks are showing up all around here. So the first thing I want to do is fix this ChickQuest naming because there's all these copies and I don't like that. So if I only want to see those records, I can use the search box to limit what's showing. And I can either check all of the events or just the ones I want to edit. Come in here, just name it ChickQuest. Make sure I check this box that says update 3 selected items. That's how many I have checked. And click apply. Make sure I like what it looks like. And if I do, I click save. If I don't, you can cancel. It will go back to how it was. You can do this with up to 50 records at a time. That's what will show up on your screen and be able to be checked. You could also do things like change the program. So if I'm looking here, it looks like these should probably be in ChickQuest instead of Quality Assurance, because that's what they are. And maybe these random things can be in something more specific than this other program. So I'll start with the non-ChickQuest ones, and I'm just going to click next to the program. And this is slightly different than editing just text. I have to exit out what was there. And then I'm going to try to find companion animals. If I don't see it right away, I can come into the search screen and it will give you the description. So I found it. I'll click my update 3 selected items, click apply. That looks good. So I'm going to save. And just to kind of show that again, you can quickly select and unselect using that. I'm going to select my 2 ChickQuests with the program that I don't want to use. And it'd be fine if I checked all of these, since I'm changing them to all be the same thing. So again, I'll find my program, check the button, click apply, make sure it looks how I want it, and click save. So that's a quick way to update all your programs. You can also edit things like dates. Some of the fields are not available, like delivery method. Those drop-down items are more complicated. Total participants is a formula, so that's why you can't edit it. But you can definitely do your titles and programs.